Welcome. Well, I was just about to read this traditional Christmas Eve poem to all my interns. It's got action and adventure and magic. Would you like to join us? Oh, amazing. Just take a seat on the story circle and I'll get started with 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the station, no creature was streaming, no seal nor cetacean. Our broadcast would be piercing the veil with care, and knowledge that viewers soon would be there. But Fluval was teasing the studio cat, while I rested my brain in the intern brain vat. When outside the airlock arose such a clatter, I sprang from my vat to see what was the matter. Away to the view screen, I flew like a flash, screaming for interns with threats of a lash. When what to my wondering eyes did appear? But a penis-shaped ship and a small profiteer. I halted the interns preparing torpedoes, 'cause I knew in that moment it must be Jeff Bezos. More rapid than FedEx, his companies came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. On Zappos, on Goodreads, on Whole Foods, on Echo, on Twitch and Alexa, on Ring and Prime Video, on Audible, Kindle, A-Books and Blee, on PillPack.com and IMDb. As I waited at the airlock surrounded by lackeys, in popped Jeff Bezos in dress shirt and khakis. He was bald and was rich, this worker extorter, with informant drones to hear union supporters. With a wink of an eye and a few little shakes, he fired all the interns who took bathroom breaks. Then he spoke not a word but went straight to his work. Stole viewer data with a satisfied smirk. Then laying a finger aside of his phone, he was instantly beamed into one of his homes. But I heard him exclaim as he phased out of sight, "Happy Prime Day to all, and to all a good night." Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the Triviamaster of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is Intern Kringle. And hello, Overreactor.
The happiest of ominous sleigh bells.
Yes.
To you. Let's see if these sleigh bells are less ominous.
They're quieter for sure.
So, I don't know. I think they would be more ominous without the sort of like spacey space theme that our station gives off naturally. What about this? I do like, is there some sort of other ominous sound happening?
The
station
That's
noise?
just the station noise, yeah.
It's
You know,
so
the station might have been
ominous.
quieter recently, but it's starting to make a little bit more noise.
Hello. Why is Explain gone? Explain isn't gone. Oh, it is gone. I have Exterminate.
No, they mean the Redeem Explain, which was because it was so loud it hurt a gnome's ears.
I don't want to go.
But I'll add Explain back so that you may suffer. And yes, the code to today is go to crowd.live and enter code VIPTV.
We saw trivia and said, let's go!
And you can join.
Invented by a writer.
You can play our game of trivia much like Low Elf Esteem and Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's why you want to play it, because it's VIP TV. That's right. All of you watching us now are VIPs. Very important portals for suffering.
Very important portables.
Portals.
I thought you called them potent potables.
Potent potables.
And it's like, hey, we already went to Jeopardy Earth and we blew it up.
What.com?
What?
Sorry,
They couldn't hear that, so don't.
Some Daleks demanded something of me that apparently none of you could hear.
Yeah, they demanded.
What.com?
Explain!
Go to
Various.
Go to crowd.live.
Yes.
Crowd.live.
Crowd.
And enter the code VIPTV. That's crowd.
Of course.
Live. Okay. Well, if you type
Crowd.live.
!trivia, you can get a link handy in the chat. It's also pinned to the top of the page. So go to crowd.live and enter the code VIPTV. Like Low Elf Esteem, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, xmas XX 42069. Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Have a hissy jissy missy miss. VIPTV, the Hanukkah Hammer, and Fula Yula Loof.
Oh!
How did we? It's an Aquarium Day
Maddie.
miracle,
Ding
Blog
dong
Tobin.
Christmas bells.
Yes, and Maddie, Ding Dong Christmas
we
bells.
think we're
I think you're in. I think you might be VIPTV Overreactor.
Full aloof. Did you get your wacky ticket family reunification game cards?
Oh, hello, potatoes,
Tickets.
potatoes, potato all the way. Yes, did you get your... Okay, they're on their way to Full Aloof still.
Okay, they're on their way. However, your prize will need to take 2-step on authentication. Yeah, the Multiverse sent it to someone else.
Yes, the multiverse sent it to someone
So
else.
they're now receiving an envelope to send it back to the studio. so that I can send it to you, because there's a one-of-a-kind prize in that envelope. What's everyone's favorite objectively bad movie, and why is it Jingle All the Way? I have not seen this picture, but I have seen Mila Kunis's debut.
Oh, Santa with Muscles.
Santa with Muscles.
Santa with Muscles is...
Which dear friend Sam, dear friend of the show,
yes.
where it's always 2 a.m. in Australia.
Friend of Gorb, Sam.
Friend of Gorb, Sam. Objectively good?
I would not
mean?
call Santa with Muscles objectively good.
But it does have a lot of Hulk Hogan, and it is fucking wild.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a wild movie, but it is not a good movie.
The machinations of suffering churn.
Well, and of course, A Jingle All the Way
Yes.
has pre-Phantom Menace Jake Lloyd.
I
Lil
have
Manny.
seen Santa with Muscles. I love Gorb, yes.
Hello, Krish.
Gorb the Devourer.
Krishingle. Krishingle. Microsoft
Shingle.
Bing Cosby. And Saturnalia, but Uranus. Well, we've given you plenty of time to join. You can join even once our game of trivia is underway. So why don't we get started with our game of trivia? Here comes question 1. In the 1950s and 1960s, Americans celebrated the holidays while drinking a steaming hot cup of which soda? A&W root beer, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, or Sprite? Eagle-eared listeners to past Christmas episodes of the show will remember this one.
Have you had it hot? Was it presented to you just like as if it was something normal? Or was it like done because you heard that it had been done? Like, is this a family tradition? Oh my god, that is fascinating. Is it still carbonated? No, right?
Why wouldn't it be carbonated?
Dave Huddleston? Is that like Tom Hiddleston's like multiverse, like Wish.com version?
Eric Germ says, give me a spicy Sprite any day. Missy says that I made it for myself. I did it because Christopher Walken's character does it in Blast from the Past, the
Okay.
Brendan Fraser bunker movie.
All right, the
heat makes the bubbles taste great. Well, let's see what everyone picked. One of you said A&W root beer. 10 said Dr. Pepper. Yeah, he did. He was also on It's Always Sunny.
So he is the
as
Wish.com
as
version.
He was Danny DeVito's co-worker on It's Always Sunny.
Oh,
Who turned to
okay.
Jesus and really wanted to turn Frank to the Lord.
I see.
Two of
I
you
see.
said Pepsi. None of you said Sprite. The correct answer is, of course, in fact, none other than Dr. Pepper, which makes the world taste better. Or so I've heard.
Sounds spooky to me,
And
but
here's an
apparently
ad.
tastes amazing.
Here's an ad that the Dr. Pepper company used to try to sell people on hot Dr. Pepper.
Happy holidays, that special time of the year to enjoy the festivities. A fun time, the perfect time for hot Dr. Pepper. And it's so easy to prepare. Just heat Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper till it steams. Then pour over a thin slice of lemon and serve piping hot. Just swing right into the holiday mood with distinctively different hot Dr. Pepper. Today,
Distinctively
the
different.
holiday favorite of the proud crowd.
One hot pepper.
That hot Dr. Pepper difference. Difference? Yes, because Dr. Pepper is not a cola, not a root beer.
It's not.
But a blend of deep fruit flavors.
It's its
That's
own
why
thing.
hot Dr. Pepper is the happy holiday idea that pleases everyone.
Deep Fruit
Relax,
9.
refresh, enjoy it now.
Hot Dr. Pepper.
It's Dr. Pepper time.
Dick Clark also starred in a commercial for Dr. Pepper in the 60s, talking about how you can enjoy Dr. Pepper in any weather, whether it be cold or hot. And according to the Dr. Pepper...
Deep
lordy.
bareback fruit.
No, Eric Germ, they're all dead. Everyone in that commercial is definitely dead. But according to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco, Texas, Wesby R. Parker came up with the idea in 1958 while visiting a bottling plant in a blizzard. He went home and experimented with different methods for serving Dr. Pepper hot, ultimately deciding that it should be warmed, not boiled, so that the soda doesn't burn. And then he added a lemon rind for extra flavor. And the takeout notes that the hot Dr. Pepper's popularity dropped off in the 1970s. Hence why it's so perfect for Blast from the Past. Because it immediately dates him as someone who's been in a bunker since the 50s.
I see. That is the plot of that movie.
Yeah.
I fully get it now.
Christopher Walken is a dad who with his family shelters underground in a bunker for X number of years until they wake up in the topsy-turvy world of the 90s.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can see it all now.
You know what I can see?
What?
Our leaderboard, where have a hissy jissy. What's the last one? Have a hissy jissy missy miss in first. Krish Kringle in second. Microsoft Bing Crosby in third. Die Hard is a Christmas movie in fourth. And Saturnalia, but Uranus in fifth.
And Fool Yule Aloof
In sixth.
The Hanukkah Hammer.
Potatoes all the way. In eighth.
XX
42069. Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie in 10th. VIP TV at 11th. Overreactor in 12th. Matty.
Bringing
Ding
in
Dong
so much
Christmas
suffering.
Bells. So much wonderful suffering for
Beautiful
us.
suffering. I love that you got that wrong on your first question.
Well,
Delicious.
Let's see if the suffering continues with question number 2. According to Icelandic folklore, the Yule Cat is a Christmas monster that eats people if they A. have been mean to animals, B. have been naughty, C. haven't received new clothes by Christmas Eve, or D. refuse to acknowledge Jesus Christ.
As what? Just like acknowledge him on the street?
As the Lord.
It's like
Seen
if
here
you're
is
walking
the
down the
Yule
street.
Cat stalking its prey. Yeah. They snubbed Jesus.
Yeah, like they were just walking along and he just shut his door really fast. Like, oh, hey.
If you
hey,
ghost
man.
the Lord's texts,
Yeah.
the Yule Cat shall hunt you down. If you do the fadeaway.
Everyone just gives each other boots and reads quietly, which
The Holy Ghost.
so tasty.
The Holy Ghosting. And yeah, things went to Catholic school, and it was mostly just checking in on that dude. Well, let's check in on our answers. Where 3 of you said have been mean to animals, 3 said have been naughty, 6 said haven't received new clothes by Christmas Eve, and only 1 of you thought it was about ghosting. Everyone's favorite carpenter from Bethlehem.
Is it gauche to say that my favorite carpenter is David Lynch?
I thought it was going to be John.
John the Carpenter?
No, John Carpenter.
Oh!
Famed weed enjoyer and occasional movie maker John Carpenter.
Do y'all know about the Yule lads from Iceland? This is Ish. Are you traveling through time right now?
The Yule lads will come up later in this quiz. If you're in line to answer that question, stay in line. The correct answer
they
to
have
this
to give
question.
it to you if you're still in line.
The correct answer to this question is haven't received new clothes by Christmas. The Yule Cat eats those who haven't received new clothes before Christmas Eve. Let's yakety sax our way to the leaderboard, or have a hissy jissy missy miss is in first. Krish Kringle in second. Microsoft Bing Crosby in third. Die Hard is a Christmas movie in fourth. And potatoes all the way is right now in 5th place. Here's the question. Yay! Which U.S. state is home to a town called Santa Claus? Alaska, Indiana, Iowa, or Ohio? Yeah.
Apparently, I asked Fluval this as well when I heard. And apparently it's also if you don't wear your new clothes, but apparently those are like synonymous. I don't know how they're synonymous. I don't know how they're that.
There's also
But I'm
alternate.
clearly a lower third dimensional being.
There's also alternate versions where the Yule Cat just eats the clothes of people who don't get clothes, which feels even more petty.
You'll be seeing those Yule Cats. You'll be seeing that Yule Cat. You know what? Like, it sounds like that it can be put into a home. I think the Yule Cat just wants a home. Oh, about this question. We're still talking. I'm still thinking about the cat. Yule Cat. Okay, Eric. It looks like we can't. No one can adopt the Yule Cat. The Yule Cat will be consumed.
So we'll
by
do the
Eric
who do they
Germ.
look like after this question. but
Oh, who does who look like?
Santa Claus. But
Oh.
here we go. What did you pick? 2 said Alaska, 10 said Indiana, none said Iowa, 2 said Ohio. The correct answer is Indiana.
Indiana.
Santa Claus, Indiana is a town that was originally called Santa Fe until their attempt to get a post office was turned down because there already was a Santa Fe. So they said, fine, we're Santa Claus.
Wow.
And now, I know I see your things about maybe 2 of them are right, but no, because the North Pole isn't a town in Alaska. Like,
Wait, what?
there is Santa Claus. So okay.
So there is Santa Claus, but there isn't a North Pole?
Santa
I mean, that
Claus,
doesn't follow.
Santa Claus house is in Alaska, but it is not a town. It's just like a tourist attraction.
Oh, and is it in the North Pole or is it in
Yeah.
Alaska?
They say it's North Pole, but it's Alaska.
Okay. Is it the magnetic North Pole? Is
I don't
that
know,
in
but-
Alaska?
Yeah, also, as
That's
Missy's pointing
weird.
out, in Alaska, Santa Claus isn't a town, he's a politician.
Oh.
He's a politician,
What?
monk, and child welfare activist who's a member of the North Pole, Alaska City Council.
There's an East Pole. There is an East Pole. Where's the East Pole?
And Santa
And the West Pole.
Santa advocates for democratic socialism, including his support for Medicare for all, COVID relief, a wealth tax, and student loan cancellation.
I'd vote for Santa.
Yeah.
I would vote for Santa.
And Santa has a master's degree from NYU.
Cincinnati. Base Santa.
And he could have gotten his doctorate, but he never completed his dissertation.
Hell yeah, Santa. Fuck yeah, Santa. East
Santa.
Pole, obviously Poland. Yep. Yeah, that's why they call
Santa.
it Poland. It's where the East Pole is.
Santa,
That's so Santa.
supports medical marijuana
Yeah.
and feels like he has a strong affinity with Bernie Sanders. And Santa has a stepson, but is
Diane
not
Weiss
currently
Pole.
married because he's a Christian monk. In addition to all this,
Socialist Santa.
Yeah.
Santa supports abortion. We love a
He
base
does.
Santa.
Santa's a Christian monk who supports abortion and pot.
Yes. We love this. He got his doctorate in breaking and entering. That's why he didn't go for the PhD.
He also thinks it helps his campaign because campaigning against Santa is a hard sell.
You know what? I feel like he would treat my mom right.
He was a
Redactor.
bouncer.
I may be a Christian again. If I can follow Santa Claus on his mission for child welfare and socialism, maybe.
Santa was the chief of safety and security at the the U.S. Virgin Islands Territory Port before he became Santa. Interesting. He was the
So
vice.
that was before he killed Tim Allen.
Yeah, he was the
And
vice
became
president of a
Santa.
Lake Tahoe TV station too.
I just like the idea that every Santa got to be Santa by murdering the previous
and
Santa,
you-
like some sort of dystopian, like, army.
You heard that Tim Allen has revealed in the original script for the Santa Claus, he shot Santa Claus.
I mean, campaigning against Santa is a hard sell. That is the brilliance of this move. Santa is doing shit fucking right. Ha ha. Ha ha. Hot Dr. Pepper for the new year. Maybe.
Not Pilk?
Not Pilk. Fuck Pilk. Pilk is a fake meme, unlike Hot Dr. Pepper, which is a real fake meme from the 50s.
But yeah, he was gonna. The rough draft was that Tim Allen shot Santa Claus.
Hot Pilk with cocoa in it. Right?
Have
I don't know why that just made it
have
sound
a hissy
good to
jissy
me.
missy miss in first. Microsoft
Pilk.
Bing Crosby in second. Die Hard is a Christmas movie in third. Potatoes, potato all the way in fourth. And xmas 42069 in fifth. You know, speaking of Pilk, which Mean Girls
Kringle.
star drank Pilk, Pepsi plus milk, with Santa Claus? Was that Lacey Chabert, Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, or Tina Fey?
I saw Mommy shooting Santa Claus. Then she transformed into him that night.
We have watched this one on the show, and we're
We've
about to watch it
moved to the
again.
North Pole. The elves run my school.
That was the idea, Missy. We incepted it into your mind.
Yep, we did. We did.
Take that, Christopher Nolan. We can incept too.
That is Y1B, loyal viewer.
Yes.
Your suffering has paid off.
That's our true legacy,
Yes.
spreading the word about Pilk.
Yep.
Oh, we also have to do... Well, we will.
Precisely.
It was Lindsay Lohan.
It was Lindsay Lohan. What's the ratio of Pepsi to milk?
Well,
I
let's see.
too have that question.
Let's see. So that looks like a 1-to-1.
Okay.
Like, that's how it's
I mean,
starting.
she hasn't finished her pour.
She's gonna fill the glass.
Is she, okay.
See?
Okay. Yeah.
That is one dirty soda, Santa.
I love how she's like,
Milk and cookies.
I love the like look up as if he can see you. Gross. Fuck this. Very hard to forget that was Lindsay Lohan. Are we sure that is Pilk and not Pum? We're not sure. We can never know.
God.
Nah, no, ew. Don't want dairy near my cola. Okay, Lindsay. Okay.
We also do owe...
Did anyone actually try this? I'll try it for $300. No. I guess it's like a float. That's why for some reason I feel like the hot cocoa in it would be good if it was like Dr. Pepper plus milk plus...
I want to try Pilk. Not
hot
me, but a
cocoa.
human would say that.
Yeah, a human might say that.
I,
Good
of
with
course,
half
think
and
it's
half and
disgusting.
rum. I don't like half and half. And yet ice cream and root beer is okay, right? But not fucking milk. I think it's because milk just feels gross. What about a hot Pilk? I don't know how Pepsi does hot. I will let you borrow my... You are already going to do that. Puck.
But we gotta, who do they look like for Santa Claus?
For Santa. Every white man. Jesus. He looks like fucking Connor Ratliff as retired filmmaker George Lucas.
This is George Wendt as
He
Santa.
also looks like retired filmmaker George Lucas. Give me some lukewarm Pilk. I've changed the terms of our agreement. Pray that I do not change them again. I do not have the ingredients for such a drink in the studio, in the satellite that we are in currently. I'll do the Pilk challenge. Blog's ready to Pilk. Do you have the ingredients, Blog? Does anyone have the ingredients?
If you have the ingredients, you can come on.
Yeah. That's
Mountain Mew.
Santa. That is Santa. Why
Try
are you
Mountain-
showing me another
Try
picture?
Mountain Mew.
Mountain Mew.
Actually, you know who this looks like?
You have Diet Pepsi right now, but do you have milk? And it can be a non-dairy milk. I will accept like an almond milk or an oat milk. Yeah, like I'd go on that guy's lap. It looks like Wolf Blitzer.
He looks like George R.R. Martin.
He does look like J.R.R. Martin. Oh, Eric will make Diet Pilk. Eric, if you would like to do this, appearing in your inbox will be the multiversal link.
Yes, you have the link to exit, to pierce the dimensional veil.
Mm-hmm.
And what type of milk is
If
this?
you have
Whole
Pepsi Blue, you can have
oat?
Blue Pilk. Blue
Blue
Pilk.
Pilk.
It's the
Pilk
drink
of
of
Galaxy's
choice.
Edge.
Yeah, for Jedi. Yo, what kind of milk are we
This
working
one was
with?
invented by a writer.
For some reason, I'm expecting that it will be cow milk, which is perfectly fine. But
What would you rather? Goat milk?
I don't know.
Goat
like
Pilk.
I would have like almond milk or
Almond
oat milk.
Pilk.
But I
Oat
think
Pilk.
that they consume
So you'd have some
dairy.
nut pilk.
I would have some nut pilk.
Okay, you wouldn't go for
Yes.
dairy pilk.
No, I'd go for some nut pilk.
Coconut pilk? Says
Coconut
Missy.
pilk.
They're an oat pilk
Kilk.
house. Yeah, 1%,
Coke
2% whole. What about egg?
Ooh,
what
4%.
What about
creamy.
egg pog?
Egg pog. Only dairy counts. Oh! We're gonna see it done, friends. We're gonna see right here. What kind of milk are we working with?
Excited
Go
and
for a
yet
hot nut
horrified
Coke.
by the specter
Excited
of
but
witnessing
horrified.
matter consumption.
Bottom row.
Okay, we're talking a whole
milk. We got a whole milk right here.
Whole pilk coming to you live.
Whole pilk. Diet whole pilk.
Oops, all pilk.
Oops, whole.
Yeah, whole
Pilk.
milk with diet pep.
Yup.
Exactly.
1 second. I gotta run downstairs and grab a. Can you hear me?
Yes. Is that where the Pepsi lives?
Does
Downstairs?
the Pepsi live out in the basement?
Yeah.
Wow, this is so suburban.
That's true. You
life.
are in the same jammies as Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah,
Kind
you
of,
are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Lindsay are you? Is she like the best friend that lives like out in the in-law unit in the back, and she'll just like knock on the door and come do like Lindsay Lohan things in your house?
Also, if you
I
want to
hope
see
not.
more germ content, you should watch Deep Space Wine tomorrow.
Right, Deep
Yes.
Space Wine is happening tomorrow.
Magnifico.
After Macaroni's Pal show. Oh, look at that
Ooh.
pilk.
Look at that. Okay. All right. I see a coward. I'm gonna be real. That's not very much.
Lindsay did
no.
1 to
Not
1.
to neg you, but and there was
Pepsi
ice
first.
in the glass, so you can
Okay.
you can put some ice in, sort of like you can pour some out.
Void
and put
is
some ice
quibbling
in.
that it should be milk first and then you add Pepsi.
Everyone knows it should be milk first. How long of a road will we have tomorrow? Getting from there to here? Okay.
It's been a long time, but the time for pilk is finally near. I'm seeing my dreams come alive right now.
Ooh. Okay, 1 to 1. And then we're going to get the instant react. We're going to get the aftertaste.
Yes.
And we're going to get the recommends.
So a pilk on the rocks.
Oh, look at that. Visually fascinating.
Visually great.
How is it visually in person?
It looks like coffee now.
Yeah, it looks like
Does it look
like a-
gross?
like a creamy cup. No, it doesn't.
Is it bubbly?
All right, the little taste of the mixer was fine, but the bubbles, the carbonation has gone away.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get it under the light.
Thank you for that Wilhelm scream.
Bottoms up.
DDV.
Yeah, it's fine.
What does it taste like? What's the upper notes? What are the lower notes? Tell me.
I mean, there's not. So you get the creaminess of the milk.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get the taste of the Pepsi, but not the carbonation. The carbonation's
Okay.
gone.
Oh.
Probably could use more Pepsi.
Okay.
But it's good. I mean, instead of putting chocolate into your chocolate milk, you're putting Pepsi. So
I see it.
It's Pepsi chocolate milk.
Do you think it would be good with Coke, like a Silk? Or Kilk?
We don't have Coke, but...
Do you have RC Cola, so you can have some R-Kilk?
Or Kilk.
No.
Some
No,
Spilk?
we have
Oh,
cranberry jalapeno dip.
Oh.
1BBBR wants to
Cranberry
know,
jalapeno
would Pilk go with cookies?
Ooh, Pilk with cookies. Would that be good?
DDV says put some vanilla extract in it.
Ooh,
And
that
Well
sounds
Howdy
good.
Partner says I'd go with the classic of horchata.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, look, I'll tell you. Pilk is a hit.
It's a hit.
Pilk's a hit! Pilk's a hit! Now, are you going to give Pilk to your children? Is this something
No,
that
because
you
they
would...
don't drink soda.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is this
fair.
something that you will give
Yeah.
to your spouse?
She can try it if she wants to.
Do you think she would like it? Is it something you will organically make for yourself in the future?
Will this be the
What?
signature drink of your next party?
I would make this, and I would add a little bit of rum to it.
Oh.
Oh, a spiked Pilk.
It's like
Yeah,
a Pepsi Russian.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly like a Pepsi.
It's
Russian.
it's a white Prussian.
It's a dirty drink, Santa.
Ooh, dirty
Dirty
soda.
Santa.
Spilk.
Kahlua.
Kahlua.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
White Prussian.
Thank you for
Yes.
Thank you for joining us and
Thank
trying
you.
out that Pilk. Pilk
Thank you
germ.
for sharing with us that reaction to third dimensional matter. Repulsive, but fascinating. I've got the ingredients for a white clog. What's a white clog?
White Claw and eggnog?
Oh no! If you consume those on stream, we will put you on stream, Pug. You gonna put those together? Huh? You gonna get on stream, you coward? You coward!
A white... Wait, you think a White Clog doesn't sound bad?
White clog. I mean...
A Pilk incentive. Oh, the Pilk or does the Pilk incentive not sound too bad? Because that's a fun incentive, because it sounds a lot worse than it seems like it is.
Yeah, it's actually just like a nice little refreshing treat.
Yeah, you know what else is a refreshing treat?
What?
Oh, Pug's wife is watching TV in the room, so he can't come on.
Okay, that is a bullshit excuse, and you know it. You know it. You know that's a bullshit excuse. You know it. You coward. You coward. Okay. I called myself Pilk Germ, but it was Diet Pilk. Hold the trivia for a sec while we all race to our cabinets to find what gross things we can drink for
You're
you on
just
stream.
proving my point about matter consumption being disgusting.
And this, I just love everyone coming together to suffer wildly, publicly together. Glorious. A hot pep incentive.
Hot pep scent.
Yeah, hot pep.
So that sounds like you're drinking like a hot Pepsodent.
Pepsodent.
I mean, don't drink hot toothpaste.
No, do your best to not. However, if you want to do it on stream, we'll put you on stream.
Orange juice and white peach calpis.
What's calpis? Is it just juice? Is it juice?
It's a drink. It's like a milky drink.
Oh. Okay. Are they in like the kind of square bottles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A spicy Peppo. Hot Pepto-Bismol.
It's like Calpico, yeah.
Spicy Peppo.
No, that's a spicy Peppo.
Peppo. I don't know why I need to like add another syllable when I say that.
Pepso-Quill.
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 So who got this question right?
I was just sending it to 1B in case 1B wants to come on.
Oh,
but who got it right
okay.
is 8 of them. And have a jissy missy.
Have a hissy jissy missy.
Have a hissy jissy missy miss in first place. Die Hard is a Christmas movie in second. Saturnalia but Uranus in third. And Foolaloof in fourth, and Microsoft Bing Crosby in fifth. The Hanukkah Hammer in sixth. Christmas Walk Run in seventh. xmas XX 42069 in eighth. Potatoes, potato all the way in ninth. Krishingle in 10th. Maddie Ding Dong Christmas Bells in 11th. VIP TV in 12th. CB Christmas 9000 in 13th. Low Elf Esteem in 14th. Overreactor in 15th, and Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie in 16th. Lots of suffering going on today in this game of trivia. Let's see if that suffering continues with question 5.
Peptocin.
Which of these is a real song from the Star Wars Christmas album, Christmas in the Stars? Christmas in a Galaxy Far, Far Away. R2-D2, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. The Odds Against Christmas. What can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb? Pick the real song from the Star Wars Christmas album, Christmas in the Stars. This has nothing to do with the holiday special either. It's an entirely separate Christmas-related Star Wars product.
Okay. Interesting. Because, yeah, I was, like, combing my memories.
It's the
for the
recording
Christmas
debut
special.
of a young John Bon Jovi as well.
Oh. Okay. How'd he get that gig? I have heard the real song, the title track, slaps. Apparently. Is it a John Bon?
John Bon sang lead vocals on one of these songs.
Ooh.
One of you said Christmas in a Galaxy Far, Far Away. 3 of you said R2-D2, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. 2 of you said The Odds Against Christmas. 8 of you said, what can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb? Well, only 1 of you got it wrong. Because every answer is real except for Christmas in a Galaxy Far, Far Away. John Bon Jovi sang lead vocals on R2-D2, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Because his cousin, Tony Bon Jovi, co-produced the album and ran the recording studio where it was recorded, which is where John Bon Jovi was working sweeping floors at the time.
Ah.
And this is by Miko, who also did the Star Wars disco song. And after the first printing, they were asked to include George Lucas's name, credited under concept by.
Wilballs! Overy, was it you?
It was
Did
Overy.
you eat that suffering?
And it was composed
Stunning.
by Maury Yeston, a Tony Award winner. Overy
Stunning.
definitely suffering tonight.
Stunning
As
suffering.
Have a Hissy Jissy Missy Misses in
Yum, yum,
first.
yum, yum.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie in second. Saturnalia but Uranus in third. Fluval in fourth. Microsoft Bing Crosby in fifth. The Hanukkah Hammer in sixth. Christmas Walk Run in seventh. And speaking of...
We have...
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be real
Also,
weird.
First,
great t-shirt.
love the apparel.
Yes.
Love
I did
this.
change before signing up.
Yes, as you all should, to honor Fluval. Okay.
There's the orange juice.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the Calpri.
Calpico.
Okay.
Yes,
Calpico.
the American name. Calpis sounds kind of weird.
And Fulalu found that sus.
Now, is this a drink that you have ever had before?
Calpis?
No, this combination.
No. This, honestly, I do not know how this will go. Sounds very odd to me, but...
Okay. And
That's-
how does it look to start off? Is it looking?
It looks kind of like a non-fizzy Orangina.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
It does. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. Very Orangina.
I feel like it's not going to be great, but let's see. It's actually not bad.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not
What is
tasting a
not
whole
bad?
lot of orange juice. It's very much tastes like Calpis. It was already a flavored Calpis, so it's just like adding another more citrus flavor.
Well, and the peach and the
Okay.
orange
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not too bad.
How's the texture?
It tastes fine.
Normal?
No,
Okay.
normal. I mean, it was pulpy orange juice with Calpis, which is already very smooth. So it's just a less pulpy thing. You get a little bit of pulp.
Now, is this something you are ever going to make
very
for
orange,
yourself
Julius.
again?
I don't know if it'd ever make it. I feel like it's mostly it's kind of diluting the Calpis. It seems like it has less flavor. Almost.
Interesting, but you will finish it.
It's not bad. Doesn't taste bad at all.
Okay.
But it's probably not something I'd mix on purpose for any reason.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
1B.
1B, BBR.
For enduring this suffering.
Yes.
Before us. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's on that pint glass?
1B has already gone.
1B has gone, but perhaps they can answer.
They can answer in the chat
We are
as
doing
we
so
go.
much science. So much science.
to-
Wait, but first, because that was question number 5.
Oh, right. We have to reunite some tickets with their long-lost loved ones.
That's right. It's time for the... That's right. It's the Wacky Ticket Reunification Game. It's not a raffle, but the tickets are raffle tickets.
No, they're not.
And if you want them
No.
to go to an address, send us that address.
They
and
are not
we'll
raffle tickets.
Send them.
They are not raffle tickets.
If you
They are matching tickets that are being reunited with their loved ones.
may have blue skied a tribute to
you
Fluval.
did.
Oh. All right, they're faffle tickets.
Can
Our
I
first.
log into Blue Sky?
This is a love story, right here. This is
Yeah.
a love story. Our
Unlike
first
500
ticket.
Days of Summer, this is a love story.
Yeah, it says coupon, so it can't be. It does say, and on this side it says ticket. So see, we reunify. Okay, first one. 396762.
396762.
That's right. Your ticket number 2 is 396613. That's right, it's 396613. Check all of your little keep this coupons. Check them for these numbers and you'll win if you have it. Our next number, 396612. We got one! We got one! 613! 613! Yes, CBC! CBC, this is the second one that you've won, correct? And did I send you your, yes! I have too many, this is stressful. Good! Good, I want you to be stressed. Good,
That's the suffering.
yes! Wait, did I pull 412? Yeah, I did. 612 and then 613. Yeah. I mean, you all saw me do this. I mix them up. That's cheating. Oh, you have both. Oh my God, that makes sense.
That does make a lot of
Given
sense.
how I put these together. Yes! All right. Just as random as any other combination! Absolutely. All right. And our fourth ticket, 396863. 863.
I'm trying to get into Blue Sky and it's not being cooperative. What was the last number? 396863.
Yeah.
Okay.
And our last ticket for tonight. I love that Kristie. Yes, of course. We manifested it. We manifested. We manifested it. Me manifesto. Our final ticket of the night is 396861.
396861.
861. So it is very close to, what was it, 863.
Yes, that ball doesn't seem to be
I
shuffling.
need to randomize this a little bit. But then again, this is a good question. Why are we always manifesting and not woman-festing? Scandal. Did anyone get any of the other tickets?
I mean,
it doesn't seem like it.
I know who.
Very suspicious that Blog has never won this raffle. Very suspicious. I mean, there's a lot of fucking tickets in here.
It's also not a raffle.
A lot of fucking tickets. Turn the crank harder! This woman feels it all the time. Oh, this woman fests all the time.
All of the time. A little bit of festing all of the time.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.
Ah! It's spitting tickets at me. Maybe that's why I should get the tickets.
Okay, here we go. This is the tribute that we received from Single Walk Run.
Ah! Did they win?
Oh,
no, it's the same number.
Well, no, that's the point.
Oh!
This is showing off the match that they got.
Oh, okay. See, we reunified them.
We reunified that family of tickets.
We reunified that family of tickets. There it is, our proof. I think it's a very important one, and we need to show that off.
You know what else I think is
Send
important?
us your pictures of the reunified families of tickets.
You know what else is important? Question 6. Who played Santa Claus on the Doctor Who Christmas special last Christmas? Was that Bill Nighy, Brian Cox, Michael Gambon, or Nick Frost? Is that Bill Nighy, Brian Cox, Michael Gambon, or Nick Frost?
I like how, I don't know how Bill Nighy should be spelled, but it's not that.
Nighy. He's nigh. He. The bill is nigh. He. Bill Nighy, the science guy. Fuck. I think I picked Scrooge.
Oh.
Slarty Bartfast himself, Bill Nighy.
Nighy. More spoilers for me. Person rewatching a show 60 years old.
Yes, you are rewatching a show. You said 6 years old?
60.
Okay, yeah. You're watching a show from the very beginning.
Of 60 years ago.
Of 60 years ago.
Missy's finding things sus. We're finding things sus this episode. Maybe I need a
3 of
big
you said
hat.
Bill Nighy. 1 of you said Brian Cox. 4 of you said Michael Gambon. 6 of you said Nick Frost, and 6 of you are correct.
Wow.
The answer is Nick Frost. If we do Doctor Who trivia every week, I'm going to start doing a lot better, says Foolaloof. Well, given, there might be a lot more Doctor Who trivia for a little while. Here's a picture of the 12th Doctor and Clara Oswald from when they teamed up with Old Saint Nick to save a North Pole science base from crabs that kill their victims after they plunge them into a dream state.
Rage.
Fire, ice, rage.
The night and the storm and the heart of the sun. Stop it. He's ancient and forever. He burns at the center of time and he can see the turn of the universe.
Missy says
This guy.
nay to Doctor Who trivia.
These guys.
Frick, I had a feeling it was Nick Frost.
Nay.
Missy doesn't want some timey-wimey trivia, it sounds like. But I want our leaderboard. We're have a hissy, jissy, missy miss is in first place, despite, it looks like, getting that question wrong. Saturnalia, but Uranus in second. Microsoft Bing Crosby in third. Fool Eulaloof in fourth. And Die Hard is a Christmas movie in fifth. The Hanukkah Hammer in 6th. xmas XX 42069 in 7th. Potatoes, potatoes, potato all the way in 8th. Christmas Walk Run in 9th. CBC Christmas in 9000 in 10th. Krishingle in 11th. Matty Ding Dong Christmas Bells in 12th. VIP TV in 13th. Low Elf Esteem in 14th. Die Hard with a Vengeance is not a Christmas movie in 15th. Above, Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie. An overreactor. As we go to question number 7. The 13 Yule lads cause mischief in the 13 days leading to Christmas. Which of these is one of them? Doorway sniffer, sausage swiper, spoon licker, or window peeper. Which of these is a real Yule lad?
Wow.
Of the 13.
I like how all of these are like bad. Like you're stealing something, you're putting germs on something, you're peeping. And then just doorway sniffer, which is just odd.
We have done this question multiple years in a row.
Just doing lad things, you know? Just doing lad stuff. Tag yourself! Yeah, these are just the giants from the BFG.
I think this is the third year this question has reached your dimension in a row.
I mean, they might be. He was a fucking anti-Semite. He might have just copied all his shit.
One of you said doorway sniffer. 4 of you said sausage swiper. 8 of you said spoon licker. 1 of you said window peeper. Yes, door? They're all real.
Is there an explanation for doorway sniffer?
Oh yeah. So here are the 13. The 13 Yule lads are the sheepcoat Claude, who harasses sheep but is impaired by his stiff peg legs.
Okay.
Gully Gawk.
Gully Gawk.
Who hides in gullies.
Is there a way we can... Can we type these out for people? Can we put them like in a scroll? So that people can just see how these names are spelt? Cheap coat Claude. Because when you say them, there's just too many syllables. And my brain cannot.
Gully Gawk, who hides in gullies.
Gully
waiting
Gawk.
for an opportunity to sneak into the cowshed and steal milk. Oh, wait. I think we have an image.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Right.
Oh, these lads.
Do you remember these lads?
These are not lads.
Some of them are lads.
They look like men.
I mean, they're men.
I would call them old
they're
men.
Adult old men. Here
Who
we
do
go.
they look like? Santa Claus.
Pervert gnomes.
Pervert gnomes. Scroll them lads.
Okay. So the sheepcoat Claude harasses sheep but is impaired by his stiff peg legs. The Gully Gawk hides in gullies. Stubby, who is abnormally short, and teals pans to eat the crust left on them.
Oh, okay. So he'll steal your pan, and then you're like, where's my pan?
The note said teals, but it must be that he steals them. Spoon licker, who steals and licks wooden spoons. Pot scraper, who steals leftovers from pots. Bowl licker, who is this guy. This is bowl licker. He hides under beds, waiting for someone to put down their asker, a type of bowl with a lid, used instead of dishes, which he then steals. Door slammer, likes to slam doors, especially at night to wake people up. Skyr gobbler is a Yule lad with an affinity for skyr, the yogurt.
I want to be Skyr gobbler.
The sausage swiper would hide in the rafters and snatch sausages as they were being smoked. And he gets on December 20th. Each one comes in successive nights.
What a creep.
The window peeper sneaks around and peeps for things to steal.
Oh, really? That's what he's peeping for? Sure.
The doorway sniffer
Gentle beggar.
has a great sense of smell, which he uses to find bread to eat. The meat hook uses a hook to steal meat. And then the candle stealer follows children in order to steal their candles, which was made of tallow when these were created, and thus were edible. So he steals their candles and then eats their candles.
Are these all... Who feeds these boys?
They steal food.
Who's in charge of these lads that they have to steal to eat?
Well...
They're clearly starving. These lads.
I mean, they're the sons of Grilla and...
And Grilla does not feed her lads. Hell yeah, meat hook.
Yeah. And they own the Yule Cat. The Yule Cat is their pet.
And so they also don't feed the cat. That's why it has to eat people on Christmas.
They were trolls. And Grilla originally was just a troll.
Yeah, just give them a Grilla cheese.
Grilla predates the association with Christmas. Because she debuted in a 17th century poem of Grilla.
Toe snubber and
Oh no,
cusser.
the Yule Lads debuted in a 17th century poem of Grilla. And
I'd be rearranges your kitchen drawers. The Yule Lad.
yes, the Yule Lad will eat you if you don't receive clothes by Christmas Eve.
The cat. Yeah.
The Yule Cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clarifying.
Yeah, there was a question.
It was question 2.
This is an important one though, Fluval.
On Icelandic Christmas folklore, 13 Yule Lads Cup Fusion, riders become doorway sniffers, who help the Icelandic security chief, Commander Spoonlicker, protect window peepers central from which of these villains? On Icelandic Christmas folklore's 13 Yule Lads Cup Fusion, riders become doorway sniffers, who help the Icelandic security chief, Commander Spoonlicker, protect window peepers central from which of these villains? Or, I guess the more... straightforward way to put it would be on Icelandic Christmas folklore's 13 Yule Lads Cup Fusion, riders become doorway sniffers who help the Icelandic security chief Commander Spoonlicker protect window peepers central from which of these villains? Well, you all got points on that one as long as you answered. So we'll go to the leaderboard where Saturnalia, but for Uranus, is in first place. Have a Hissy Jissy Missy Miss in second. Microsoft Bing Crosby in third. Die Hard is a Christmas movie in fourth. Foola Eula Loof in fifth. The Hanukkah Hammer in sixth. xmas XX 42069 in seventh. Christmas Walk Run in eighth. Potatoes Potato all the way in ninth. And CBC Christmas 9000 in 10th. Yeah, so the explanation is on Hershey Park has a ride called Reese's Cup Fusion.
And on that
ride, riders become agents who help the Reese's security chief, Commander Cup, protect Reese's Central from many villains. And this is Commander Cup. She's the chief of security at Reese's Central.
I love her, like, just to show off her cup titties.
Yeah. Yeah, she has Reese's cleavage. She can really show off her Reese's pieces. And you help her with, like, I think laser guns. With ray guns.
Oh!
You help her stop Mint the Merciless. Heartless.
Explain!
I am explaining this, Blogtoven. There's Crazy Corn, Jawbreaker the Lawbreaker.
Does it lose her cup size?
Gumdrops, Slither and Squirm the Worm Twins, Gumbo the Bouncing Brawn, and Citizen Kane the Mischief Merrymaker, who's a candy cane with
This one was invented by a writer.
with
You could
faded
have asked
stripes.
a question about Citizen Kane, Floof. Though I don't know that you haven't.
I could have. But I'm focusing on the reason for this season, which is the Yule Lads tormenting lowly third-dimensional beings
By sniffing their doors.
by licking their bowls and sniffing their doors.
Gosh. What terrible sounds.
Actually,
what
wait,
awful
so-
little noises they must make.
So tonight in your dimension is December 20th if you're on the West Coast, and December 21st if you're on the East Coast. So on the West Coast, Sausage Swiper is coming tonight. And on the East Coast, the Window Peeper is snooping around.
Ooh. Peeping on you.
Yeah.
Peeping on your shame. You sniff my door one more time, you lad!
Speaking of shame,
Gumbo and Pokey.
between 1934 and 1938, Austrian fascists banned Witched Christmas icon because they were a symbol of, quote, sin, anti-Christian ideals, and social democrats.
Oh
Is it
my.
Ebenezer Scrooge, Krampus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or Santa Claus himself? Seen here is an unrelated snow globe that does not agree with the political beliefs of the Austrian fascists.
Well, Santa Claus is a socialist.
Yeah, it turns out Santa Claus is for democratic socialism. But
Yeah.
is that what they thought?
It is messed up that there are two lick-based lads.
Yeah. There's lick-based, peeping-based, and sniffing-based at lads.
All of the senses. Everything you can do something creepy with.
Oh, Missy says, I always say from the window peeper because it's playing trivia online at the moment. Lick-based Yule Lads is a good band name. Well, let's see what everyone picked. 4 of you thought it was Scrooge. 2 said Krampus. 3 said Rudolph. 5 said Santa Claus. The correct answer is Krampus. A newspaper of the Austrian Catholic Union called for a Krampus boycott, and the city government of Linz, East Tyrol, prohibited Krampus dances and promised to arrest any Krampuses they found. But Fluval's Fact Fractal, this wasn't the end of the fascists' war on Krampus. In 1953, the head of Vienna's kindergarten system issued a pamphlet called Krampus is an Evil Man to warn parents against celebrating the hooved icon.
Explain! Explain! Explain!
Okay, so you know Krampus, right? He's an evil man.
Woke Krampus.
According to the
Apparently
fascists.
he's based.
This actually means Krampus, much like Santa Claus, is based.
Based. Absolutely based. And apparently a socialist.
Yeah.
No, Redactron,
Krampus
you're right. That could be the same lad.
That's true. Krampus can hit the gritty and help support social welfare.
He has so many lads, though, that he...
No,
that
these aren't
he-
Krampus's lads. The Yule lads are not affiliated with Krampus.
For some reason, I assumed he was their dad.
No,
Who's their dad? The cat?
an Icelandic name I can't quite pronounce, so I'll just...
What's his role?
Lepaloy?
What's his deal?
Uh,
no, there should be elaborate.
That would be better.
Elaborate.
He's lazy and mostly stays at home in their cave while Rila, the ogress, cooks.
I see. Well, he should get off his fucking fat ass and help support those kids.
I actually
That's
think...
why they're always stealing food. They're hungry as fuck. What's she supposed to do? He's laying on his ass. He's probably eating half the food. She should make that cat eat him.
I have I can't believe this, but we have live video. We have live video of him.
Magnificent. Magnificent, Flove. Those lads do look middle-aged. That is true. On Austrian fascists
God.
confusion.
Writers become fascists to help the Austrian security chief, Commander Ebenezer Scrooge, ban which of these villains.
For their socialist
values and their leaderboards. Where have a hissy jissy missy miss is in first place, Saturnalia but Uranus falling into number 2. Microsoft Bing Crosby in 3rd, and Fula Yulaloof in 4th, and in 5th, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And now we fly our way to question number 9. Which of these Christmas horror movies is the oldest?
Ooh.
Christmas, Bloody Christmas, Christmas Evil, The Gingerbread Man, or The Mean One. These are all real Christmas horror movies, but which is the oldest?
Like you're a mean one, Mr.
Perhaps.
Grinch.
Perhaps they really are a heel.
I do really like this, like, blood drooling Santa
Yeah.
that we have going on. No idea. Shouldn't have answered. Shouldn't have answered.
Well, yeah, because the
Such
quicker you answer, the
suffering.
higher you score if you get it right. But the quicker you answer, the lower you, the more you
more
lose.
you lose. Always answer. Always all in. Yes.
5 of you said Christmas, Bloody Christmas. 5 of you said Christmas Evil. 2 said the Ginger Dead Man. None of you said the mean one.
Ginger Dead Man.
It's Christmas Evil.
This one was invented by a writer.
It was.
It sure was.
And who is that writer?
What do you mean?
Who brought us that feature?
Lewis
Excuse
Jackson. Christmas Evil is a movie by Lewis Jackson. It's a Cinevid presentation of an Edward R. Pressman production and had the tagline,
It's a wonderful knife.
that's a new one, yeah. But also there's Christmas Evil, the night he dropped in, which is, I believe, a fun reference to Halloween with the night he came home.
Oh.
And it was initially... So yeah, the night Christmas
Cute.
Evil is about a Santa-obsessed killer wearing a Santa suit, and has also been released under the titles You Better Watch Out and Terror in Toyland.
It's exactly what you think it is.
It is. It's a woman who stopped a serial killer, wishes she hadn't been born, and sees the darker world where she didn't exist to stop the serial killer. So it really is just It's a Wonderful Life, but slasher.
Fair enough. You know, I'm here for it.
Gary Busey played the Ginger Dead Man, which is a 2005 horror movie about a killer cookie made from a blend of gingerbread spice and the ashes of a murderer who was sentenced to the electric chair. And I just hate that. I hate that prop.
Stunning. I like its awful little nose.
Christmas Bloody Christmas is a 2022 movie and tells the story of a robotic Santa on a killing spree.
Ooh, I like that. You better not cry.
You better not.
Finally, someone has found a use for the most wild line in all of those songs.
And Jonah Ray and Matt Mercer are both in this one. Are both in Christmas Bloody Christmas. Matt Mercer from Critical Role.
Is there a Ginger Dead Man Evil Bong crossover movie?
There must be, right? And now this is the mean one.
Oh.
And I've heard that they do not call him Grinch in it.
They only call him Mean One?
They only call him the mean one, and every time they're about to say the Grinch, someone else interrupts and says something that rhymes.
Like Finch.
Where it's like, it's
Lynch.
you, it's Mr. Finch, your prescription's ready.
Wow. I mean, I love that. And what a costume, really. So is he in the world? He's in
Yes.
our world? He's out of Whoville?
Yeah,
Did
he's
he
in
kill
our
all
world.
the Whos? Did he eat them? Is he hungry?
He tries to steal the decorations from the home of a Cindy you-know-who gives him a Santa necklace and a kiss on the cheek. Horrified, Cindy's mother tries to fight him off, but is pushed and her neck is pierced by a nail, killing her. And then 20 years later, Cindy returns to Newville for closure and spends Christmas with her father, Lou.
Okay. All right. I see. So there was never a Whoville.
Yeah. Well, there in this. I mean, Newville is Whoville, basically.
So this creature that lives there, he's not
the
from
creature.
Whoville. He didn't eat all of the Who's in the snowflake and then leave the snowflake hungry
No.
because he's eaten all the sustenance in the snowflake. Once he got through all of those spiced hams and weird whatchamacallit drinks.
And the actor who plays the mean one also plays Art the Clown in the Terrifier franchise.
Yeah, it's just like adding the musical.
Yeah. And that's also the guy from Terrifier who plays Art the Clown.
Oh.
And now let's go to our leaderboard, where Fula Yulaloof has surged up the leaderboard to take first place. Die Hard is a Christmas Movie in second. The Hanukkah Hammer in third. Have a Hissy Jissy Missy Miss falling to fourth, with Saturnalia but Uranus bringing up the rear in fifth place.
Surged!
As we go to question 10. The FBI thought which Christmas movie was a sign of potential communist infiltration of the motion picture industry? Is that Frosty the Snowman, It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street, or Presents for the Proletariat?
Presents for the proletariat. Which one of these?
And
Was
seen
the
here
FBI
is the fact that we
concerned?
are all in a lobby. And let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat.
We hope it's Presents for the Proletariat. We wish that a movie like Presents for the Proletariat could get through any amount
Of Hollywood.
Hollywood. Frosty the Comrade. It's a Wonderful Strife.
So one of you said Frosty. 9 of you said It's a Wonderful Life. 3 said Miracle on 34th Street. None of you thought it was Presents for the Proletariat. The correct answer is going to have to wait as we take a look at this tribute
Yes!
that we've received from none other than Things from the Void.
Something sus. Again, something is sus.
It's the third sus this time. This Christmas, you better believe in Santa or he'll slay you. Christmas Eve, the night he dropped a bean. Love that hat.
I love it. I love it.
Well, now let's find out what the correct answer to our question is. It's none other than It's a Wonderful Life.
That's right!
According to, in the 1947 memo, the Bureau said, quote, with regard to the picture It's a Wonderful Life, redacted, stated in substance that the film represented rather obvious attempts to discredit bankers by casting Lionel Barrymore as a Scrooge type so that he would be the most hated man in this picture. This, according to these sources, is a common trick used by the communists. In addition, redacted, stated that in his opinion, the picture deliberately maligned the upper class, attempting to show the people who had money were mean and despicable characters.
Wow.
And yeah, it did bomb when it opened. It only got appeal because, yeah, it was in the public domain real early, so NBC played it every year.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Evil?
Fool Yule Aloof holding on to first place.
Fool
Die Hard
Yule
is a
Aloof?
Christmas Movie in second. The Hanukkah Hammer in third. Have a Hissy Jissy Missy Miss in fourth. And Saturnalia but Uranus. Interesting. I guess that wasn't the last question. So why don't we go to question 11. In 1659, which colony banned the public celebration of Christmas? Is that Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, or Vermont?
Wow. Okay.
Which of these American colonies or British colonies in America banned
going
the
back
public
in
celebration
time.
of Christmas? Do you know the answer to this one? Intern chronology.
No.
You don't know it, Intern Kringle?
Don't know. I know. I have a pretty good idea which ones.
This
it
is another
isn't.
returning question that we have done multiple years in a row.
I'm pretty sure I know which ones it isn't. I guess, but it sounds like
was.
something that was on trivia
It
before.
was on trivia before. This is... Yeah, it was. Let's see what you picked. 2 said Connecticut. 1 said Delaware. 5 said Mass. 4 said Vermont. The correct answer is Massachusetts.
That's the one that I thought it wouldn't
The
be.
Puritans disliked Christmas because it was far too rowdy, and there's nothing in the Bible that says Christians should celebrate Christmas. They also disliked its pagan roots.
Wow. Must have remembered it in the subconscious.
I'm glad I'm living rent-free in your head.
Ah.
As we go to the leaderboard, where Fool Yule Aloof is in first, the Hanukkah Hammer in second, Die Hard is a Christmas Movie in third, Have a Hissy Jissy Missy Miss in fourth, Saturnalia but Uranus in fifth, as we get to our final question. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, which of these Christmas songs was the first song played in space? Jingle Bells, Jingle Bell Rock, Joy to the World, or Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
Ooh. Which one do I want?
According to
be?
the definitely trustworthy Guinness Book of World Records, which of these Christmas songs was the first song played in space? Seen here is space all contained within a single ornament.
Which one would be the most baffling, do you think, to extraterrestrials?
I mean, I agree with Void. It should have been Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Jingle Bell Rock's astronauts are cool like that.
Well, let's see what everyone else thought.
Let's see.
5 of you said Jingle Bells. 3 said Jingle Bell Rock. 3 of you said Joy to the World. 1 Santa Claus is coming to town. It's Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells.
It was broadcast during NASA's Gemini 6A space flight, which, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, makes it the first song played in space. Yeah, no, there was no point wagering in this episode because an intern forgot to click that button.
Ah.
Let's see who won our game.
What does that mean about the winner?
Your winners are... Oh, this is new.
Just hyping us up.
In third place, Die Hard is a Christmas movie with 4264 points. No gambling on Christmas, that's true. In second, it's the Hanukkah Hammer with 4695. 495. And in first place, Hula has won another game of trivia.
I'll take third. I'll take it. Did a lot better than I thought I would. What a gift. Of course. What a gift.
There's
And
a
guess-
gift we'll also share with everyone
Yeah.
watching, no matter where they are in the multiverse. That's right.
Yay!
We did it. We destroyed planet Earth. I finally destroyed Christmas.
MC is a sports bar.
Wild.
Wow.
Like
Yippee!
as in the theater.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Ticket winner.
Let's try spinning. That's a good trick.
That's a good trick.
And be sure to join us again next week for another exciting episode of Grand Trivia. You couldn't have done it without that Doctor Who question. Folks, we'll see you next week.
Fire and ice and rage.
That's
Like
me.
The night. And
I'm the
storm
night.
in the heart
I'm
of
the
sun.
storm in the heart of the storm,
Ancient
too.
and forever. He burns
I'm the
at center of
oncoming
time. You
storm.
can see the turn of the universe.
All that's true. That's me in a nutshell. We'll see you next week.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.